Hey there everybody, welcome back to another Wheelassassin video. This is part number 25 of how to build Starcourt Mall in Minecraft. Now today we're going to be finishing off this side of the mall, so we're actually going to be completing to the left of Sam Goody to build this hallway. It is very detailed for such a small space, so if I go ahead and spin around, we have a load of movie posters and store posters along our left hand side, with a couple benches of course for bypassers just take a rest whilst they look at the surroundings of Starcourt. On the opposite side we have a little carousel represented with some end rods and of course some heads down here. If you're actually a Minecraft player you'll probably think this is a little bit creepy, but to anyone who appreciates little details like that, then hopefully you can understand what they're supposed to mean. Then we have the Indiana Flyer, which is a very key part in Stranger Things. I could not help but add this one in. It is like a key role in the finding of the Russians in Starcourt Mall, so we did have to include the Indiana Flyer, just represented with some stripped birch wood here. I think that's birch, I might be wrong, might be oak, but yeah, I think it looks really cool, and we've of course got the saddle here as well. So this is supposed to represent one of those coin machines, so you stick a coin just in over here for example, and then it kind of gives you like a pony ride like this. A little bit boring, but when you're a child it's super fun, it's awesome. I love the rocket ones, just saying. Anyway, back over here we have a little like candy sort of grabbing machine, so a claw machine, just represented with a cake in the back there you can win. Now that cake is probably a bit stale because, as you know, grab machines and claw machines take so long to actually win prizes, so by the time you've actually won it, it's probably all moldy and disgusting, but it's Minecraft, so it's got like amazing preservatives when it's in an item frame, so it won't go moldy forever, which is beautiful. Then to the left of that we have another claw machine, just represented with some soft toys, which are also represented with some heads. So yeah, quite a lot of detail in this one little section of the build. I do actually like this bit. I think it looks very dimensional. If you go down here, the perspective of it, like this actually looks like it goes on further than it does, which is pretty cool. And from down here, it looks really nice walking into the mall, and this angle is just lovely to come out on to that Starcourt sign. So yeah, part number 25, how to build this hallway. Let's get doing it, guys. Alright then guys, so I'm over back near Sam Goody on my other Starcourt Mall, and we are going to be building in this space just down here. Now at the moment we do have a little bit too short of blocks, so we do need to break some more of this wall going back with the /fill command of course. I think it goes back about 19 blocks, and at the moment we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then it goes into the wall. So as you know, we need to add in a range of blocks just so we can complete this hallway. So let's go ahead and mark this out. Let's go into this corner first of all, take our sea lanterns real quick. So this is 14, so 1, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So here is actually where we're going to build. Now it's fine to go a little bit further on from this because you can have some workspace then, but I'm going to build in this space just here and use this as my /fill area. So I'm going to use this bottom block let's build just here. So this one right here. And I'm going to go for a /fill of course, like we did in part 20, was it? Maybe 19, maybe I'm wrong about that. You guys probably know more than I do. I'm very bad with numbers, as you probably know by now. Okay, so let's get the coordinates for that one. Make sure your coordinates are different from my ones. Your X and your Z numbers are going to be different to mine. Your Y should be 24 though, if you're of course going underground. If not, your Y will be on ground level. Alright, so that is perfect. We've got the coordinates set just there. We're going to go straight up to this top corner, and we don't really need this space back here, but I'm going to include it anyway, just because it's much easier to do it than, you know, building like tiny little squares and then having to come back and destroy it by hand later. You know, it's always easier to go a bit overboard than not to, especially in Minecraft. Okay, so we're going to go up by an elevation of about 6 blocks for this section, and we're going to punch in the rest of the coordinates just there, and I'm going to fill this section in with just air. That rhymed, and it was unintentional. That was perfect. Alright, so let's just go ahead and light this place up, make it look inviting. There we go. So that is much better. That is much bigger space we can work with now. Perfect. So, taking ourselves these materials, some smooth sandstone, some black concrete, and of course some sea lanterns if you're underground. We will need these eventually anyway, so it's worth grabbing just in case. First things first, what we are going to do is we are going to build just here, right beside Sam Goody. I'm going to remove the sea lantern for a second. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to build this straight to the roof. Now bear in mind, the roof for us underground is literally just the ground floor level. For those of you guys building above ground, it is going to be about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks up. Make sure you're on 7 anyway, because of course this end stone brick is going to be the flooring and stuff, which we'll do that later on in this video. Alrighty, that is looking awesome so far. One wall is a good start. We are going to go for 1, 2 back behind this 4 now, and again build this straight up to the roof, guys. Always good to do that. Wicked. Then we are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 just here. Build this one up to the roof once again. Let's just light this up. Oh, whilst we are here, by the way, guys, whilst we are filling in this section, I just want to say a huge thank you to all you guys who offered to help me out with Starcourt and things. I really do appreciate that. It really does mean a lot. I hurt my hand recently doing... I don't actually know what did it, to be honest. It's a bit confusing, but it was alongside like my little finger going down to my wrist, and it was hurting so much. Like holding a controller was hard to do. So for those of you guys that offered to help me out with Starcourt, I really do appreciate it so much. It does mean a lot that you wanted to help and make sure the series carried on. So I really do appreciate that, guys. Seriously, that's awesome. Alright, back to business. So we're going to go 1, 2 out from that 6 now, and back out to the front. So for 3 blocks like this. So 2 blocks are exposed to the world, I guess. This one in the corner is not going to be seen, so don't worry too much about this one. So there we go. So you kind of have a pocket just there, and that is going to be where our carousel is going to go. Pretty awesome stuff. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and build another sort of 3 block long row just here, and straight up to the ceiling once again. I'm going to go double check things real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright then, guys, so I've been to just double check a few bits and bobs, and I've come to the conclusion that we are on the right track, so that is perfect. What we need to do now is grab our smooth sandstone once again. We're going to go back just a block from these 2 rows of 3, so just so we're kind of going back into the build a little bit there. And we're going to go ahead and build this one up straight to the ceiling as well. Then we're going to go diagonally back just to here, and build this one straight up to the ceiling once again. Then we come diagonally forward on our left and build this one straight up to the ceiling once again. Now we've done that, we can go diagonally out once again to here, build this one straight up to the ceiling, just like so. Then we're going to go back for 2 diagonally and build these straight up to the ceiling once again. Now then, we are on our last section, so we can go ahead and build... I'm actually going to build... Let's just figure this out real quick. Don't want to mess this up. Okay, I'm going to build just in here for this block just there. So it's a very, very odd looking shape, but don't worry, we'll get that sorted out very, very soon. Alright, so what's going to happen here is our claw machine, our grab machine is just going to go in here. And of course we need the backspace so we can add in the heads for a little bit of extra detail. Now, I want to just go and double check this again, because I've realised that obviously this black concrete wall is going to go in here. And I'm not sure if this pillar is going to be permanent. I will go double check. Alright guys, so I can see what I did there. That is actually perfect. I just got a little bit carried away. I know I was a bit concerned that I'd messed up. So, phew, luckily we haven't. We're doing the right stuff. Well, I say we, I do mean myself, because if I mess up, then everyone's just going to mess up. I'm so sorry, guys. Try and make as little mistakes as possible, but it does get tricky some days. But no, we're on the right track, so that's perfect. So we're going to place a block here, and we're going to go along for a row of 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks. And this is going to go straight up to the ceiling, like you probably already guessed. So we do have a bit of space behind this wall, if we do want to use it for whatever. But I'm not going to be using this space, but if you guys can think of something to use it for, let me know in the comments down below. That'd be awesome. Alright, well that is looking awesome. I'm just going to switch to another picture here. I'm going to take my smooth sandstone and I'm going to go right the way along from the end of the black concrete wall just there and right up to this point just here. Build this one right up to the ceiling once again so that it looks perfect and looks basically symmetrical to the other side, although it's not got any sort of gaps and grooves in it. Nice one, guys. Good progress so far. Wicked. Alright then, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take our end stone bricks and we're going to fill in this entire section for the flooring in this hallway. Now if you do want to light up the ceiling, I just recommend dropping some sea lanterns on for now. We will come back to light this up in a second. But yeah, end stone bricks in the floor. Let's get doing it. Alright then guys, so I've grabbed a couple new materials. I've grabbed some smooth sandstone stairs, some smooth sandstone, sea lanterns of course, and some paintings. Now first thing we're going to do is just take our smooth sandstone and build this left side wall out by 2 blocks, just like this, and these are going to go up to the ceiling once again. Perfect. Now what we can do is take our smooth sandstone stairs, place one upside down just there, and the other side as well, and then we can go back in for another upside down one as well, just there. On both sides of course. Symmetry is brilliant in Minecraft, always helps us out quite a bit. Now that you've done that, you can go behind the stairs and build out 2 rows of smooth sandstone to fill up the rest of those 2 sort of long lines. Let's only do it up to this portion just here for this bit. Actually no, let's go along. It shouldn't be too bad. We can always come back and sort this out if we need to later on. For now it's always good to get the lights done first, because then we can come back to everything else later and have a bit more time to do it, you know. Alright then. So what we need to do now is come to a block in just here. So you kind of go into these in between blocks of these 2 upside down stairs. And a row of upside down stairs stretches across for 6 blocks from either side of these stairs. Then we're going to place normal facing stairs to the left and right of these upside down stairs on the bottom row, so that we have this weird looking shape. Almost like a funnel, which is pretty cool. Okay, so let's take our smooth sandstone, and behind the front stairs we're going to go down by 2 rows like this. So we actually have basically a total of 3 blocks if you counted the stairs at the front, like that. So when you walk in, 1, 2, 3, and then there's going to be a row of sea lanterns in here. Just 1 row like that, and then we're going to build 2 rows down of smooth sandstone. Now we're going to do this all the way along for 1 block in between one another. Until we reach the black concrete at the end of the corridor. This weird design I came up with for these lights is bizarre, because of course you don't really see the lights in full perspective, like they should be just on this row. But I've kind of incorporated them into the actual building, because then I thought it looked a little bit more manufactured, I guess. It was a very weird design, to be honest. If you guys want to change this up at any point, please definitely feel free to do so, guys. No problem at all. So when you get to this side where the black concrete is, you should just be a block away before you reach it with the lights. Which I am, so that is brilliant. Cool. Lucky as well. Awesome. Alright then, I'm going to switch pictures real quick because we can see what we need to do next. Okay, so over here, we're going to take our smooth sandstone, build down for 2 layers on both of these blocks, sticking out like so. And let's build along actually. Let's build along until we reach the other side, so that is all filled in to the size of the roof just here. I'm going to place a block just here for 2 rows, and a block just here for 2 rows. I'm going to place 2 upside down steps there, 2 upside down steps there, and then the exact same on the opposite side. And then I'm going to place 1 there, and 1 just there. Perfect. Now our carousel can fit in nicely just there. That is awesome. Alright, so over on these ones, we are going to go ahead and build this down from the roof for about 3 blocks. Yeah, so you leave 3 to go at the bottom. I'm also going to build this down to the roof height so that there's no left gaps. I'm also going to do the same with this one over here. But for this one, I'm going to build this one out as well for 2 blocks, just like so. Cool. Alright. That is awesome. Whilst we're here and whilst we have the paintings, we may as well do these as well. So there's going to be a painting on those 4 blocks there. So if we go ahead and remove those blocks there and them there, we can place a painting just here. Awesome. We're also going to do this for this other wall, this very, very long wall that goes along the left side of the corridor. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to switch pictures real quick. Here we go. So on our first block into the hallway, which is this one here, going to go ahead and place a 1x1 painting, just like so. So leaving a block gap between the paintings, we're going to place a 2x2 just in here. 1 block gap, 2x2, 1 block gap, and a 2x2 just there. Actually, 1 second. Okay, so we need to actually replace one of these paintings, not this one. We're going to go for the wither one just there, and add a 3 long painting by just adding a 1x1 besides that 2x2, like so. So we have 1x1, 2x2, then we have a 2x3 technically now, which is what we want. And then we can carry on the chain of events, going 2x2 until we reach the end where the black concrete is. So let's replace this one up so we can put that painting back in. So 2x2, leave a gap, 2x2 just there, and leave a gap. We should be just a block away from the end, which we are. That's awesome, with a 2x2 painting. Perfect. Cool. Guys, I know I say perfect a lot, but if you do make a mistake, please do not worry. It is best to make mistakes anyway, because you don't learn otherwise unless you make these mistakes. I mean, look at me. Look, I made this entire thing go underground, which is just a stupid mistake in my opinion. Which, if I'd known, like I said, about bedrock being... what was the word I'm looking for? Getting rid of the ability to go underground in super flat, like super underground, then I wouldn't have built this more until after that update had finished. But yeah, I got a bit carried away and I made a silly mistake, and it is all on me. So yeah, if you do make a mistake, guys, mistakes, it is not a problem at all. You don't learn unless you make these mistakes, so please don't fear that you have to get everything perfect, spot on all the time. I'm forever making silly mistakes, and I just can't count for toffee, as you guys know, so, you know, and I hope I get by alright. So yeah, make mistakes as much as you, of course, try not to make mistakes, but if you do, it really doesn't matter, honestly. Everything can be fixed, it's not a problem. That's why we love Minecraft. Everything is replaceable. So yeah. Alright, let's go on to the next step anyway. Alright then guys, so I've grabbed a bunch of new materials. I have grabbed some dark oak wood stairs, some dark oak signs, some blue wool, some item frames, some end rods, and a block of gold. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and place these benches that go alongside the paintings. So, taking our dark oak wood stairs, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, just over here, until we reach the first corner of this 2x2. Place signs, of course, on the ends with no text on, so you just want to back out as soon as you start typing. Go 2 blocks away from that one, and underneath this 3x3 painting, we're going to go ahead, 3x2 even, and place a 3 long bench with, of course, the signs on the end. And once again, 2 blocks away, 1, 2, 3, and then we'll place the rest of our bench, which is 2 blocks away, for another 3, until you reach that black concrete. Signs on both of these last 2 benches. Awesome. So now then, for our first fun part of the build, we are going to take ourselves our blue wool and go in between where our roof is already laid out. So just these 4 blocks here, fill them up with blue wool. Then take your end rods and go all the way along those 4 blocks, stacked up for 2 lots of end rods. Then take your block of gold and fill over that 4 block shape at the top of the end rods, like so. Now we can take our item frames and go along the bottom of the blue wall, like that. Then take your end rods again and place 2, 1 either side of the block of gold, and then 1 either side and on the bottom of the upside down stair on both of those sides. Perfect. Now if you want to complete this step, I'd recommend just grabbing a bunch of random heads. They should just be down in inventory. I can never find them when I need them. It's one of those things, you come across it by accident, but when you need it again, you know, good luck, because you can't find it again. Ah, here they are. Cool. They were hiding from me. So any random head you want, just drop these in. Try and alternate if you can, and you should be able to fit all of the different types of heads along this carousel. Pretty awesome stuff. Let's get doing the rest of the build. Alright guys, so the symbol of this hallway is of course the Indiana flyer. We're going to be building that right now. The materials you will need: some oak wood planks, some stripped birch wood, some birch trapdoors, some birch wood slabs, and some spruce signs. We're going to go ahead and start building in the floor just here. So to the left of the carousel, on the bottom of that end rod, place in the floor an oak wood plank, and build this along for 3 until you reach the first sort of cove of this claw machine. Then we're going to build this forward by about 3 blocks. No, sorry, 2 blocks. So we have like a sort of 3x4 shape. My mistake, guys. Ooh, lucky I spotted that. And then we're going to go ahead and put our planks in like so. So you should have a 3x4 shape which consists of 3, 6, 9, 12 blocks. Perfect. So take your stripped birch wood and go 1, 2 just there. Then put a birch slab on the end just there. A trapdoor with the handle facing to the back. And then we're going to have to place a block to remove it, but we're going to place a block of birch just there and a block of stripped birch just there as well. Now you can knock off the bottom one so you have the head up there. For the head you want a bit of hair as well, so you can have a birchwood slab on the top of there. And then for the final detail, we're going to put a sign just on the end here in front of the head. On the second row down you're going to put the with a capital T. Then you're going to write on the next line down Indiana. I always struggle to spell Indiana. There we go. And then the last line down is flyer, of course. Like so. If you wanted to move that up a block, that would be absolutely perfect as well. It's up to you guys how you want to do it. I might actually move mine up because I'm not happy with that. I'll do this real quick. The Indiana and then flyer just here. Perfect. There we go. Yeah, that looks a little bit more center. My mistake. But that is awesome. Very, very small looking detail, but it does help us to reenact the scenes where Steve kind of figures out the sound. It's very similar to the tune on the phone, you know? So, pretty awesome. Well, the message. Wicked. Alright, let's get doing the last little 2 sections. Alright then guys, for the last 2 claw machines, we are going to need some orange wool, some dark oak trapdoors, some iron bars, some orange carpet, some item frames, a cake, of course, yum, and 2 heads of your guys' choice. We're going to go ahead and put 1, 2 orange wool sticking out from this first cubby hole to the left of our carousel. We're going to place an item frame on the back wall with a cake in there just like so. Iron bars above that to represent the actual claw machine. Oh, I forgot glass. The main ingredient in the tutorial and I forgot it. My mistake, guys. Alright, so you're going to put 2 glass just up here on the first orange wool sticking out of the wall there. And then some orange carpet on the top. Then we're going to take our dark oak trapdoors and place these with the podgier side, you know, the bit that's sticking out, the 4 squares are sticking out, facing forward like so. Awesome. Then we'll come back over here and place 4 orange wool with 2 of them sticking out from the wall. Then we'll go ahead and put our heads in the back here, just like so. 1 iron bar in the top right corner, just to represent the claw machine. We don't need to fill it over across, even, because of course there's only 1 sort of claw in this machine. We're then going to place 4 lots of glass on top of that 2 orange wool at the bottom, and then some orange carpet to finish that off. If you wanted to place an empty item frame in the bottom corner of this one, with maybe some more iron bars in there, just to represent the little door that the prizes can come out of, and then you wanted to add in a like a tripwire hook or something like that, something to operate the machine, then please feel free to do so, guys. I don't know why it wasn't on there originally. If I was changing this up right now, just put a little lever on there. I'd also do the same with this one, put a little button on the front, just so it looks like it's actually playable, then it's just there for show. Perfect. Alright, well that is episode number 25 completed, guys. Thank you so much for watching this Wheelassassin video. I really hope you've had fun in this one. I know I've had fun teaching you guys. It has been awesome once again. I'm starting to get back into recording a little bit more and often, so definitely expect some more Starcourt coming very, very soon. I also have some exciting news about another Stranger Things tutorial on the way very, very shortly. I don't want to give too much away because I'm very, very excited and I want it to be a surprise for you guys. So just think of... what can I say that won't give it away too much? Just think of paper. Just think of paper. Just keep that in mind, alright? Paper is the key word. So yeah, there's a paper tutorial coming very, very soon, so stay tuned for that one if you can. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please be sure to drop a like, guys, that'd be awesome. And if you'd like to subscribe for more of my content, please consider it, that'd be amazing. You guys have an excellent day, please take care, stay safe of course, and I'll see you at the next Wheelassassin video coming very, very soon. Goodbye for now, everybody.